Hi everyone, this is Loki, and today we are going to cover Star Savior. This is a game that a lot of people been hyped about, and as you have seen on the trailer video, the game also will have that stunning graphics. In terms of the genre, it has a mixed genre from like E7, break mechanics like in Honkai Star Rail, AFK incomes like in AFK games if you have played before, and also training system like in Umamusume. For those of you who have played Umamusume, you'll definitely have to try this game. In terms of the plot, you are a captain of Noah, where you have to train your savior, aka the gacha waifus, in a training system called Journey. And let's watch a short clip about it as well. Now let's talk about the combat mechanics. You can choose up to 4 saviors to be in your party, and then the turn base is dependent on the speed between your savior and also the enemy savior. The fastest will move first. And also, the enemy also have shields in which once you break it, the enemy's turn will be delayed, and also they will take an increase of damage. In terms of the PVE content on this game, for me this is one of the best part because they have a lot of contents. First, Operation. This mode is where you'll receive AFK income. The more you progress, the higher your income. You can also let it auto battle, and from what I've heard, you can even minimize it so you can do other content. Second, the Hunt Quest. This mode is the daily content to farm for gear and materials. It also features sweep. Once you clear it once, then you can just sweep it around. And then next one is the Cube Palace, where you farm skill cube to upgrade skill level of your saviors. And Corridor is an elemental specific battle. You can get elemental specific resources and bunch of summoning tickets for first clearance. This one is called Flashpoint. This is a mid-content game where you'll fight powerful bosses and then you gain rewards such as limit breaks, materials, and also SSR savior fragments. Now there's 2 content, Guild Defense and Cosmogate. Guild Defense is basically where you and your guild members fight together against the bosses, earn points, and also raise up your guild ranks. Based on it, you also receive rewards together with your guild. And in terms of Cosmogate, that's the individual raid where you strategize, come up with different lineups, and you can also see and feel how other people strategize and also tackle the Cosmogate raids. Next is the PvP. This is an RTA, which is a real-time arena where you draft, pick, and also ban saviors. This is very similar to E7 RTA, where speed is king. But don't worry, in terms of the farming for the gear, for the speed gear, I heard it's way easier than E7. So definitely look forward to this one. There's also reward for PvP after each season ends. You can get seasonal gauntlet skin, as you can see on the picture here, which looks so stunning. Now, the biggest news is that they announced the game will be simultaneous content across all regions. This is favorable for us in global in 2 ways. Because previously, Korea and Japan already started the game months before us. Firstly, this means we don't have to play for a few months just to catch up to current Korean or Japanese server. But instead, we will right away be on the same patch together with Korean and Japanese server. Secondly, for those worried missing out on all the previous Korean or Japanese server events, don't be, because they have announced also that all the events we miss will also be added to the global and Asia server when it launch. So let's talk about the launch reward. As you can see on the picture, we receive all these rewards just from the launch itself. Now, there's pre-registration rewards. On the left, top left, it says SSR Savior Trish. On the top right, special welcome check-in. You receive 1 SSR Savior selection box, everyone in Korea and Japan been saying that they recommend to select Lacy, Lacy, as it seems that that's the current meta, but we'll have to see when it's come to global time as well. And we're also gonna get one SSR random Arcana box and another SSR Savior Frey on the top left when you see. Also 140 pulls for Savior and 140 pulls for Arcana, the weapon again. This 140 is rewarded throughout the 14 days when you first log in, so 10 of each days. And on the top, on the bottom right, the Lavistar Settlement Special Support. This one, I'm a bit unsure what this one is, but it seems that it is an SSR, like specific to Elemental, random box. Next, so there's also tutorial missions, which gives you 10,000 crystals, in which 10,000 is basically like a 50 pools. And then of course, there's main story missions, operation missions, and so as you can see here, there's more rewards as well for completing conquests. And also the Star Savior update mission. On the bottom right, that one is that's the catch-up event shop. Like, as we mentioned before, Korea and Japan started way before us. So there's obviously all the seasonal, all the events that we missed out. That's why they bring out this event shop for us as well to catch up with them. And on this one, as we can see, this is another catch-up event from the Korean and Japanese server events that we missed out. In total, we will receive 55 of the featured observation tickets, Savior tickets, and Arcana tickets, the standard. Next, just for the global launch itself, we'll also receive another SSR Savior, which is Roberta. I'm not sure how she's gonna be, but she looks awesome. So this is the summary. You can see we received total of 3 SSR, and then the selectable box and 2 random Arcana SSR, and then the Elemental SSR random box. And also this one is the Quasar Core. If I'm not mistaken, this is, as it says also, universal limit break item, which means you can use it for any elemental basically. So as they've also calculated, it's roughly about 1,000 pulls that we're gonna get, about 750 plus for the Savior pulls, and also 320 for the Arcana, which is the weapon pulls. Of course, when you see just the number from before, it doesn't seem like it covers all these rewards. So we'll have to look forward to the game. Now lastly, this is talking about the collaborations with CounterSide. For those of you who have played CounterSide before, this is the same developer that also developed this game, Star Savior. As you can see on the picture, there's Rosaria, Yumina, and also Hilde that's coming to this game as well. From what we've heard, according to the dev, there's going to be free SSR Yumina that we can gain once we finish the event of the collab. And then there's also gonna be the banner of Yumina and her Arcana, Hilde and also her Arcana once the global launch as well. And Rosaria and her Arcana will release their banners on the 2nd of April. So not gonna be on the same time. So I hope that everyone also excited as I am. And also the global launch date will be March 19, 2026. So for those of us who play later on, maybe we can make a guild together and then we'll see you guys in the game. Thank you and bye bye. See you next video.